Hello everyone and welcome to Kerbal Space Program. My name is Gord. I can also known as LDS7 or Battle Cat, depending on where you find me in the digital universe. And today, starting a brand new game. I haven't played this all that much, but we will be playing with Better Than Starting Manned by Flowerchild. A fairly talented modder and programmer as far as I can tell. He has created a pretty amazing mod also known as Better Than Wolves, which I quite enjoy. And this is his first swing at modding Kerbal Space Program. I've never gotten all that far in Kerbal Space Program, mostly because of the lack of direction. The recent addition of research to the game has changed that. On the other hand, it just means a lot more can go... Whoops, wrong place. So to start, we have a whole 4 parts to work with. And the only way to get more parts is to do research and gain science. So, our first mission is going to be a very simple one. We're going to attempt to get a thermometer up to an adequate elevation to take some temperature readings, and we'll see what happens. I'm not very good at this game on the best of days, but at least I know a few basic things. Like balance matters, which means symmetry of these objects is good, even though that means there's more of them, because that'll keep the rocket balanced as it flies. And there's also action groups, which let me activate various devices. No, there we are. Toggle antenna on 1, and on number 2. Come on, thermometers. So we're going to go and get a temperature reading at elevation and see what kind of what happens. So this will be the Kerbal Probe Mark 1 and launch, and we'll see what happens. So this mod is also running deadly reentry, which makes hitting the atmosphere rather interesting. Anyways, here we go on the launch pad. Our tiny little probe rocket launching in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, liftoff. And we'll get our antennas up, and we'll log our first data. Hey, it's something. Transmit the data. Alright. Now, how high do we have to get for the second reading? That's the part I can't remember. And will we go that far on momentum alone? It would sure be nice to get the rest of the tools before, let's see, nothing. It's still rising. Nothing. On a little further. We're running out of speed. I want to say 18,000 is the magical number, and I'm not sure if... Ooh, pretty darn chilly out there. That means that's our the beginning of our science program. And now we fall. Our little rocket will begin to fall and tumble and topple and crash back to Earth. I have to do this. I don't want to risk crashing the game or anything silly like that after this, but down, down, down it goes. about crashed into the recruitment site. Alright. Okay, so let's see. Now what was it? There was a crash that can happen on occasion. So we'll go to the Space Center. I think that works okay. If not, well, not much lost. Okay, research and development. It's exactly enough to get batteries, winglets, a better rocket booster, and a barometer. So, honestly, way more fun with just these few extra parts. And now we'll see how far we can go before I need to get more stuff. I'll probably go for the general rocketry, so we can get the gravioli detector, which is really valuable for doing. It can pick up a lot of data. So let's close out of here and let's go design the Mark II. Out with the old. I have a crazy idea, so bear with me here for a second. We're gonna go big and see how high we can get it. Because why not? We'll put a full... Can we fit those? No, not quite. We'll put a full cluster of 6 rockets around the base here. That should work. Let's put a ring of batteries around the base here, and some aerodynamics. Nah, too much weight. And then 3 barometers and 3 thermometers. Alright, and then action groups. 1 toggle antenna, 2 will be log temperature, 3 will be log pressure data, and oops, Mark II, and then we need 2 extra stages. We need, let's see, you, and you in stage 2 in one stage, and you 3 in another, in a separate stage. Alright, if I've done this right, this 3-stage rocket should get us into lower Kerbal space. But this could also go horribly, horribly wrong. So, in 3, 2, 1, go. Whoops! Right. I do believe I may have, I think I got my staging wrong. Yep. There's your problem. Alright. So I need not you, and not you. 1. That one. That one. And that one. That! Ugh! Need another stage. Alright, so that one. That one. Nope. That's wrong too. Alright. So starting with that one. Then... So that's that one, so we need that one. Yep, that one. And then we need this one on the far side. I believe it's that one. So let's see. So if I highlight them, 1, 2, 3. That should work. Mark II. Launch. This time without the oops, hopefully. Alright, and 3, 2, 1, lift off. Alright, we've already done this one. So let's log the pressure. Ooh! 5.6 science for the pressure. Like the way we're tipping here. I don't believe I have any control over that tilt. It's going to do what it's going to do. All we can do is hope for the best at this stage, but I'm not sure we're going to actually make it much higher than we did with the last attempt. Which is unfortunate. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's not a total failure yet. Just no control here. Oh, hey look! Science! For science. Come on. Just a little higher. Well, I guess we see how high we are going to go. Let's see, we're into the upper atmosphere. I'm not sure if... Nope, nothing new yet. Going, going, going. Let's just speed this up a little. Go to the map view. We are going to peak out at 67,000. I don't know if that's enough for anything exciting. But boy, if I had a gravioli on here, that thing would be rocking it, wouldn't it? Oh, maybe. Maybe. Let's see. Temperature? Nothing. Still just pretty darn chilly out there. I'm technically in orbit now. Let's check the pressure. Nothing. Incredibly thin, but I'm still technically in the atmosphere. I think that might be... Yeah, I think I've finished rising. Nothing new. Well, that was interesting. Not a bad haul for a little beast, eh? Not bad at all. Now, the question is, will it make it back into the atmosphere without exploding? Because, after all, that's looking pretty unlikely. Oh, well. Alright, better than expected. I'm quite surprised this thing actually survived re-entry, but hey. No arguments here. Going down, down, down. And into the ocean, which is certainly safer than crashing in front of the Space Center. Okay, so that didn't go so well. I think I squandered a lot of energy in the whole business of tipping and falling and stuff, so we'll make this the Mark III. Let's see, how can we get this a little more punch? Really? Let's try the winglets. And see if we get any higher at all. Let's only go with 3 winglets up on the upper rocket, like so. And maybe I'll wait a little further between stagings as well. Let's go. So you don't get repeated value for science, but that's okay. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. So unless this thing makes it higher than the orbital... Oh dear, oh dear. Uh-oh. Well, darn. Might as well stage them all in. I do not believe that did what I intended it to do. Let's see, SAS, how the heck did you turn on, if these winglets actually do anything? Let's see, what was it? It's, oops, not that button. There we are. Let's see if it does any better this time. Not looking like it. Turn all the engines on. I think we need a new plan. I think we need a new plan, yes. Alright, let's go a little smaller here. Oh, batteries are in the way. Of course they are. Alright, so... So I have no way of staging this. Wonder what happened if I did this. I have no idea if that would work or not. It's a shame I'd be stuck hauling these stupid giant rockets into a higher orbit. Is the problem with the design of my rocket? Are these too top heavy or something? Or do they need to be even numbered? I really want that one to work, you see. Wonder how high this thing would go just by itself. Mark 4. There we are. And... Alright, in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Well, at least it's flying straight this time. More or less. let's, okay, so it fires until almost the second stage. How much height did we get out of that? Not even remotely enough. Alright, let's just end this flight. Revert flight to vehicle assembly. So that's not going to get me high enough. So I need those extra ones. Okay. There's supposed to be some way to check center of mass. Interesting. I wonder if I can, if I put those down here. So we want a lower center of mass, I think. Alright, let's try that design again. Except... Or will it be more prone to toppling with a low center of mass like that, I wonder? I actually don't know. Center of lift, it's really low. Center of thrust. Well, it looks pretty good. Or is it off? And I cannot tell at all. At least I'm not, at least a Kerbal is independent. Kerbal doesn't have a life depending on this, on my inability to tell if these things are actually working right. Alright. Mark 5. And then 2. Let's see. And you. Oh, of course it didn't. There. And... why do I keep doing that? I fail at interfaces. You good? And not you. Not you. Not you. You, and you. Go down to stage 2. Okay. One more try. I'm failing hilariously here, but... Alright, in 3, 2, 1... So far, so good. So far, so good. Certainly the best looking flight of the lot so far. Oh no, it's tipping again, isn't it? Alright, 3, 2, 1, fire. Oh dear. Oh dear, come on, no! On fire. No, there's something wrong with this, fundamentally flawed with the way this is designed right now. I don't even know why it's tipping. Some rocket scientist I am. All I know is we're getting less of an orbital push, a vertical push, and more of a... That's still mostly up. We're at least about 45 degrees. Which is good at least. Let's see how high we're going to actually get here. APOAP says 120. That might be enough. Let's get the radio systems up and running. Temperature reading, useless. Pressure reading, useless. That may have worked out sufficiently for our purposes, at least. I think we're in space. Fluctuating based on orientation. That is new information. And pressure. The wild theory that space is a vacuum is true. Transmitting this amazing and awesome discovery. And then, might as well continue. I wonder how much further it is out for another... Ooh. Man, if I had one more booster on this, I might have actually been able to get it into full orbit. Let's see, nothing new. Nothing new. And we're going down. And this is going to be all kinds of bad for this rocket. I have no doubt about that. Tumbling. Yeah, all kinds of bad. But that's okay, because it gave us the information we needed to build, to get our next tech. So let's see. Crud, I've heard about this. Alright, I'm going to stop recording here, and hopefully I haven't lost that science I just gained. And I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you in the next one.